Hi again, I'm Helena Patience from Entreflow Consulting Group, and welcome back to our series on how to build a kick-ass team. We're doing this as we're driving across two provinces, well, a province and a bit, from Vancouver to Calgary for the 2018 Quickbooks Get Connected Calgary edition. So this segment is on compensation. It's challenging. You got to be really careful with compensation, but ultimately what you need to do is make sure that you're offering something that feels good and right for your team and the people you're bringing on your team, so that they don't leave you. It's really a means to compensate them for the hard work that they're doing, and to grow with them as you grow. So sometimes, coming up with a compensation plan can feel like a mountain to overcome, like this one back here. But it's actually not that difficult. You're really just trying to put together a plan that really, pays for the hard work that people are doing, and make sure that upstaged that it motivates the right behavior and performance, and rewards those who are working hard and achieving the goals that are set for them. So a couple of things. Nowadays, base pay is really just not enough to motivate and motivate people long term. So you need to have something more than just your base pay involved. Also, this day and age, benefits are expected. A good benefits plan should be covering, at least 80 to 100% on extended health and dental health, and the dental piece should be quite competitive as well. Still quite standard for the employees to pay a portion of the premiums, but ultimately the dollar that the company puts in is so much higher value than just if they were to get the cash that you put into that plan for them. There's also lots of other things you can do from a non-cash perspective, so if cash is tight, and also just to other types of culture building incentives. So things like beers on Friday, or the the stereotypical ping pong table or foosball table that people talk about. Having team offsites, professional development, goals training, lots of different opportunities for the team to enhance their skills is also greatly appreciated too. And those don't necessarily have to cost any money. Competitions too, even like little team challenges, can be super motivating for a team. For additional cash or cash equivalent, there's some other options, including, more common in sales, a commission of some kind for the sales that they bring in. You might have a bonus plan or a profit share plan, which is nice for a business owner because really it's not guaranteed, and you're basically paying those out when the company does well enough to pay those out. So it's not the same kind of stress as, say, if you just increase everybody's base pay. You can also look at stock options, tokens, product or product discounts, and even signing bonuses for some key roles if you're having a hard time bringing people on. A little note on the equity, though, it's not as popular. Stock options not as popular these days. It can be a little bit of a dangerous thing to play with. I've worked in companies where the shares dropped considerably, and so that's a little bit hard. It's a bit of a culture killer, so not as popular. And also, you have to be very careful about the what people are being bonused on or motivated to work on, because sometimes you can have a huge discrepancy in different teams or segments of the business being pushed to achieve results in different areas that conflict with each other. So you never want to have a team focusing on a certain area of the business and their manager focusing on another area of the business, because it doesn't motivate them to work as a team together. So you want to make sure that the team is all motivated in the same direction towards the same goals, and you also want to make sure you're not rewarding weird behavior or promoting weird behavior by bonusing on the wrong things. So really good to always, when you're adding new people to the team or growing a team, to think about your whole compensation package. Is a lot more competitive nowadays. So like I said, base pay is typically not enough. Everyone's really after that culture feeling, so there's a lot of things you can do if you don't have a lot of cash to give everybody that what they're kind of looking for from a company perspective. If you have any non-cash incentives that you use on your team, share below with the rest with the rest of us. It's always great to hear what other people are doing from a non-cash perspective. A super exciting area of compensation. Thanks so much. I'm Helena Patience. This is another segment from Entreflow Consulting Group on our cross-provincial how to build a kick-ass team segment.